Part 2, Willow27. If this video resonates, go back to part 1 for Willow27 part 1. This client is doing a pathways reading. So part 1 was, should they take a leap of faith that they're inquiring about? What will their path look like? This is part 2. So now in this reading, we're going to do Willow27. What does the path look like should you not take this leap of faith? And I know it's probably hard to watch this video, not biased here. It's probably hard to watch this video because part 1 was so damn good. Also, there is a sweat bee that just landed on my steering wheel. So bees may be relevant for you. All right, let's figure it out. Most High. Also, if you want your own reading, justcassieThings@gmail.com. It is on the screen. Willow27. What does your pathway look like should you not take this leap of faith? Spirit, tell us. We've got Queen of Cups instantly. Tell us more. That came up in your first part. Okay, tell us more. Oh. I'm gonna pull a few more. Obviously, I'm channeling the whole time, but. Whoa, plot twist. Hold up. Let's pull a few more. Hold up. Yeah. We're gonna keep going. Oh, my Atlanta. Are you biting your nails, Willow27? All right. I'm going to pause and pull some more, and then I'm going to tell you the story of your pathway should you choose not to take this leap of faith. Okay. So far what we have. Should you not take this leap of faith, you still sit in this Queen of Cups energy and pour into yourself. However, you kind of feel a little bit lost during this time because you're trying to find your place. It's almost like you're confused because you're like, where do I go from here, right? So should you choose not to take this path, you're looking at it like, okay, I said no to taking this leap of faith. So now where do I want to go? Because this leap of faith had all of these other situations, people, environments, new ways to explore living. New trails, new mountains to climb. But now that I said no, should you choose to say no? Where do I go from here? What's my next goal? What is it that I'm desiring? And here's where it gets crazy. Because the distorted King of Pentacles from your past, I believe this one's came up in your reading before. I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like it has. You're going to get to watch in real time, should you choose to not take the leap of faith, this person try to come back around in their distorted energy to try and pull you back. This person wants to convince you that they've changed. They want a second opportunity with you. This is not someone you're interested in because you actually sit in High Priestess energy. You have so many boundaries up and you've healed so much and you've done so much changing that you don't think twice about this. It's actually like an inconvenience to you almost that this person even approached you this way. But it does allow you to paint the picture that like, wow, I have really done so much growing. 404 on the timer. By the way, 404, the immediate thought was error code. You know how like when you go to a website that's down and it no longer works, 404 is the error code that you usually get. It's like, it's a glitch for you. You're like, there's no way in hell I would go back to that situation. And wow, it took nothing from me I didn't have to think about this at all. It was just like, nope, zilch, nothing, zip. And the next two cards, you had Ace of Wands and Knight of Wands. So let's keep moving forward. This bee is still here. And the Page of Swords. So you keep pushing forward on your own. Like, it's like looking for something. It's almost like not taking this path allows you to sit in this situation where you feel like you're looking for something outside of you, because it's almost like your brain reconfigures itself and goes, wait, but what I was looking for was there with the leap of faith. It's like you're constantly thinking about the fact that you didn't take the leap of faith. It's like regret. My life could be these things. You're still pushing forward. You're still, like, you do not become codependent with this situation. But it's like, it's always toggling in the back of your mind. And then you have almost deja vu with repeated patterns that you never wanted any part of, that mean nothing to you as you find out. But because you're still in the same environment where all of your past, like, versions of you that no longer exist are there and present, it's like, it's almost like you have to bear witness to it. But you've healed so much and you've grown so much and you've aligned so much with your greatest and highest good as you continue to go through your evolution, your soul's journey. And it's like you're sitting there like, I don't even care. I don't even want to see it. You're like, damn, I'm so far removed from this. Again, it's giving that the remorse hits not necessarily because of the intimacy of the could have been had you taken the leap of faith. It's giving like, this environment's not conducive for me. It's almost like you're realizing that it's like deja vu every day of your life that you don't change the environment. And it's like, it's your higher self's way of forcing you to change the environment. Because it's almost coming off like you're going to move either way. You come to find out that you're going to change your environment no matter what. The question is where and with who, unless it's solo. Because you're realizing that you cannot change in the environment, that you've outgrown it. So no matter what comes from this, whether you take the leap of faith or you don't take the leap of faith, when you don't take the leap of faith, it's almost like everything around you all the time just feels the same until you go. And again, the destination is not necessarily that leap of faith. It's not taking that leap of faith is what shows you that you have to change your environment. It forces you to it because you cannot continue to evolve and expand the way you want to, should you stay along this path in your current environment, in your current location. What's this? And relationships that do come towards you aren't aligned with your spiritual journey and the healing work that you've done. You will have opportunities should you not take this leap of faith, but it's opportunities that actually aren't aligned with the caliber of healing work that you've done. It's not justice for you. It's not what you deserve. Oh, what was that? Hold on. 7:33 on the timer. The Ace of Cups flew and tucked its way under the seat. It's not what you deserve. Emotionally, it's like you become fed up with like, you're like, I can't even look at this place. I've got to leave. I'm not being fulfilled here. This is not for me. This is not my end all be all location, environment, people. Yeah. And then you start looking for new journeys. You decide to move. You start looking at where you're going to go next. Should you choose not to take the leap of faith, either way, you take a leap of faith and move. And you get away from those old versions of yourself and old environment. You realize there's no support in your current environment, so what does it matter? You come to the determination it doesn't really matter too much because it doesn't help you flourish. In fact, it breaks your heart to keep sitting in those eventually, should you stay along this path and not choose the leap of faith. This is the card that flew and hid, and I had to like scrounge to get it. You sit there almost like realizing you should have listened to spirit and just taken the leap of faith, because even if it's the relationship that didn't end up the way you wanted, not saying that's gonna happen, you realize that it would have opened so many doors for you had you. It's like this is a key to unlock a door to 100 more doors should you take the leap of faith. But it's like if you stay along this path, it's like you're sitting there in the future realizing that you're just still holding the key. But either way, you decide you have to go, you have to move. It's almost like you become angry with yourself for not taking this leap. That's what it's giving. Because you realize like it would have expanded your journey that much quicker. It would have, your evolution comes, but this would have like fast tracked it, like a slingshot. This would have like launched you. And it's like you see it taking longer and becoming harder staying, because you have to balance out more because the environment's not conducive for you or your frequency.